was somewhat bad. So I didn't expect anything from this car because I've been driving the 458, 488, F12, so it's nothing new. It's actually the least car of all. I mean, it's the least expensive car of all. So I didn't expect much, but then it drives pretty well. So the acceleration is pretty good too. For its weight, it's pretty fast. So the engine is the same as the 488. Then it's detuned. It says it's detuned. 488 is at 670 PS. This car is at 620 PS. So 50 horsepower less, and then it's a little heavier. But the acceleration is pretty on par. So I cannot really tell the difference between the 488 and this one, surprisingly. Then the driving itself too is pretty good. Maybe it's because of the magneto ride, the suspension, the upgrade that I opted. So it handles really well, surprisingly well. Because I drove one day at night, like evening. I went all out. I was pretty, banging on it, and then it was pretty good. It was pretty. I felt safe. I drive really fast sometimes. So driving wise, it's excellent. Acceleration, braking, handling, overall impression is pretty good. The downsides, is quite a bit. Not very small ones. So like this, the vent system sucks because if I turn this off, the recirculation turns off. So air always comes in. So no matter what, if there's an AC, it turns on, right? Then if it turn off, then it has to, GT3, has to turn off, but then it does not. The air circulation all of a sudden turns on. So the air starts coming in, and I cannot stop it. I asked a Ferrari dealer, they didn't know how, they had no idea what it was. So I just kept it like that. I didn't bother. Ferraris, they have, like, this car doesn't have the home link. It's an option. It's like I think $3,500 option. It's stupid. So I just didn't do it because it's not worth it. Also the automatic transmission, it kind of bugs. I'm not an automatic guy, so I'm a stick guy, manual transmission guy. I hate automatics. So in a way, there's no automatic car that I like. So none of the automatic cars, were my favorites. And this one is not an exception. So, it's okay. 8-speed PDK. So it went from 7 to 8. So 488 has the 7-speed. The F12 has 7-speed DCT, not DCT. It's called F1 transmission. So the BMWs, they call it DCT. The Porsches, they call PDK. The Ferraris, they call F1 transmission, which is used to be automatic. Now it's a the dual clutch. It's pretty good. But then I don't like dual clutches. I like stick shift. They should have manual transmission, no matter what. No matter what it is, cars should have manual transmission. Period. But otherwise, it's good. Oh, another downside is that they produce too many, so the resale value sucks. So as soon as you buy these cars, they depreciate a lot. But I don't know yet because it's not finalized yet. Because if the F12, when I first bought it, it depreciated like hell. Then after a while, it started to appreciate. So the F12, I think the MSRP was $360, and it was a 5-year lease. So when I returned it, it was like $210. I think it was, I think it was like $200. So I just returned the car. Then now it's worth about $270, I think. So it went up actually. So even this car, who knows? After a while, in the beginning, it started to depreciate, but then nobody knows if it's gonna appreciate later on. So, future anyways, so that was pretty much my review of this car.